The fastest 2 minutes in sports is coming up, and to get you in the Kentucky Derby spirit, we're going to take you to Remedy. Once again, the Children's Garden of Learning are hosting their annual fundraiser at the Remedy Bar here at the Four Seasons Vail. Joining me now, we have Stephen Teaver, and he's their beverage director and resident whiskey geek. Yes. There's going to be a lot of whiskey served that day, but this is great. This is the third year that you guys have been hosting this.
I believe it is third year, and it's an awesome event during the shoulder season where the community can come together, kind of celebrate the end of ski season, drink some whiskey, and as you say, watch the fastest 2 minutes in sports. Maybe some side bets here or there. We're not condoning that, but it could happen.
Perfect. And you're going to, of course, have mint juleps served up, and you got something special here. It's almost like a snow cone mint julep.
Traditional mint julep done here. Packed ice on top. It's really just sweetened whiskey with some mint. Nice and refreshing. The pebble ice melts as you drink it, so it waters down, because when you're putting 2.5 ounces of whiskey in a drink, two might be too many.
Okay, perfect. And you're also going to bring out the slushy machine.
We are. So that's one thing we started last year, using our slushy machine and making mint julep slushies. So a little watered back, you can definitely have more than one of those and still make it through the race.
Okay, perfect. Now we also want to let you know about the specialty whiskeys that they will be pouring, and this is quite the extensive collection. Some of it's coming from the Four Seasons. Some of this is your personal collection. What do we have here?
So these are all things that are no longer commercially available. So we've got some, great things like the antique collection from Buffalo Trace, the 2018 Distillery of the Year. The William LaRue Weller comes from them. We've got 4 or 5 different vintage releases, a couple of those being whiskeys of the year. You can't find it anywhere. Maybe on the gray market or secondary market. I'm going to be bringing some stuff from my personal collection that was distilled in the late 1950s, early 1960s, bottled in the early 70s. And those I know for a fact you cannot find anywhere else. I might have the last bottles in existence.
You got to know this guy. All right, so we're going to have your specialty bar set up, and that'll be extra, but of course the proceeds
are going to go to Children's Garden of Learning.
Yeah, that's great. And that's a wonderful preschool almost right across the street here.
It is.
Okay, awesome.
Right there.
So 3 to 6.
3 to 6 on Saturday the 4th. Get your tickets through Eventbrite. We'll get you the link so you can post that up in the article. And it's going to be a great time as always.
Okay, awesome.
And it did sell out last year fairly quickly. So.
Okay, this is a great time, a fun thing to do throughout the off season. If you want to try some specialty whiskeys or just maybe a mint julep, come on down for the Kentucky Derby party to benefit the Children's Garden of Learning.